Alright, what's up everybody? Back with another video here, and today I figured I'd go over the arena. Now it's uh, a lot of people don't really play the arena unless it's an arena event, um, which I think those usually happen on the weekend. But I'm going to show you what the arena is. It's definitely got a lot better from what it used to be, and there are some benefits to playing arena. So the arena is going to be the same for everybody. You don't gain any bonuses from your standard skill bonuses, and you choose troops that are all at the base level. So we'll get right into it. Um, you're given a choice between three cards 4 times. So it's going to be an epic troop, which these are purple, which mean epic. And then you're going to choose a ultra rare, rare, and then a common card. And you want to incorporate as many mana colors as you can. You don't want to end up having all purple and it takes too long to fill your mana. So you may want to sacrifice, you know, a better spell for a different mana color. So you'll see what I mean. But we're going to go through, we're going to construct our arena team. And sometimes you get a really good arena team, and sometimes it's just not that great. And you can re-roll and try again to get better cards. So we'll start with Sister Ebony. It's a human rogue from Darkstone. Deal 8 damage to the first and last enemies. If either enemy uses blue mana, deal double damage. If either enemy uses purple mana, barrier myself. That's a pretty good card. So you're dealing a total of 16 damage, and then potentially double damage if they both use blue, or double damage just in one. And then you may even deal double damage and gain barrier. So that's actually a really good card for arena. Let's see, Ice Golem from Glacial Peaks. It's an elemental construct. Exploded Gem, which is good for mana gen. Freeze a random enemy for every blue gem destroyed, gain 6 life. Usually your epic troops, you want to get an epic troop that's going to deal as much damage output as you can get. Mara Dawn from Malgrim Woods, Human Knight. Deal 9 damage to an enemy boosted by enemy beast and lycanthropy gems. So, deal 9 damage boosted by enemy beast. Well, if you look in the top right corner, it says times 6. So that means for every enemy beast type that the enemy has, you're going to do times 6 damage for each one. So say if they had all 4 beasts, you would do 24 damage plus a 9, which is good, but the chances of you having even, you might get a battle and the enemy has no beast, and you don't have any lycanthropy gems on the board. Well, then in that case, that boost is essentially useless, and this epic card is more of like a rare card, dealing 9 damage. So out of all 3 of these, you gotta make your own decision. But I think Sister Ebony definitely is the best one. Now, if we look at this, we have 3 cards. The first one I'm going to look at is Moth Mage, to the far left. If you look to the right of Moth Mage, the name of the card, you're going to see that green up arrow kind of pointing up. That means that they're getting an extra 10% boost to their skills because it's Week of Mystics this week in Gems of War. So if you look when it flashes, plus 1 attack, health, and defense. It's pretty good at something, but we're still going to review the other 2 cards just to see if maybe they have a better spell. The middle one here, Dandelion, really nothing to write home about. I mean, deals no damage. The best thing it could probably do is entangle all enemies. Now the one on the far right, which is Frozen Shield Breaker. Curse and freeze an enemy, then deal 7 damage boosted by blue gems. But it's a boost ratio of 3 to 1. So, say if there's 30 gems on the board, the most you would get a boost, 30 blue gems on the board, the most boost you would get would be 10 extra damage. So, not really that much. So, you're looking at, even if there were 30 blue gems, only 17 damage. Not that good. But Moth Mage, deal 6 damage to all enemies. So if they have 4 enemies left, boom, you're dealing 24 damage straight out. Then there are independent 25% chances for each enemy that you hit. It's boosted by brown gems. I'm sorry. To gain an extra turn and half my mana back. So that's actually a really good card. I would choose that one. And most of the time, you normally would want to, but look at the mana colors. Sister Ebony takes brown and purple. Moth Mage takes brown and purple. Well, it's going to take Sister Ebony a long time to... It's going to take one of the cards, no matter what position we put them in, to fill up their mana all the way. It's going to take too long. So I'm going to opt in for maybe a less effective card, but I'm going to get more mana from that card. So, Dandelion is brown and yellow, and Frozen Shield Breaker is brown and blue. So which of these is the best? I would probably say this one, just because it actually deals damage, as compared to Dandelion, which really doesn't. And it conjures a Leaf Storm, which... As of right now, we don't have any green troops, and we don't know if we're going to have any green troops, so that could be potentially worthless to us. So we're going to go with Frozen Shield Breaker. Alright, next one. Well, the one in the middle I'm almost going to eliminate because brown and blue. Ice Wraith, Frozen Shield Breaker uses brown and blue. So once again, we want to make sure we're generating mana. It does do halfway decent damage. And actually, you know, you got to look at the effects too. So, Frozen Shield Breaker here. Curse and freeze an enemy. Right? Curse and freeze an enemy. Well, Ice Wraith deals 10 damage to an enemy and freezes them. If the enemy is already frozen, still 5 mana. So that could almost double up where, if I freeze him with Frozen Shield Breaker, and then I hit him with Ice Wraith, I'm going to steal 5 of their mana and get him halfway powered up again. So that's just something you have to think about if you want cards that play well together, or if you want to get your mana going really quick. Drogo, charm a random enemy, create 9 blue gems. That isn't too bad. Charm, it deals damage deals its attack as damage to the troops above and below. So we'll get into status effects and whatnot and the different things that spells can do in another video. But for now, that isn't too bad of a card. But it creates 9 blue gems at random, which means it could set it up for the enemy to get an extra turn, or it could give us an extra turn. We're going to look at Frostfire Wraith. Steal 6 life from the first enemy boosted by frozen and burning enemies. I'm going to go with that. Simply because it says boosted by frozen enemies. Well, Frozen Shield Breaker freezes enemies. So the boost on that is times 2. So I'm going to get basically 12 life when I use that if there are 1 or more frozen enemies. I'm going to choose him. It says burning enemies, so do any of these burn enemies or freeze other enemies? Nope, unfortunately not. But we're going to review these. So we have 2 yellow cards and a red. Well, I don't want to use yellow because then it's going to take Frostfire Wraith too long to power up. So I'm going to look at Remnant. Explode 2 random gems and gain 5 to a random skill. It's not bad because it's going to generate mana and is going to get me stronger. Innkeeper, gain 4 attack, or give 4 attack to all other allies, but eliminate 1 magic. You're getting stronger attack, but less effective spells. So I'm going to go with Remnant. I feel pretty confident with that, but if you don't feel confident with your team you've constructed, then you can click the button on the left to reroll, make a brand new team, start fresh, without wasting gold, without having to, use more gold. I feel pretty confident with that. Now, Sister Ebony, I'm going to put her at the very second position there, because I feel like she's definitely my strongest player. And it says if either enemy uses purple mana, barrier, myself. So when Remnant goes out, which most of the time your common card is going to die fairly quickly if they're in first position. So whenever they do die, hopefully I'll have barrier, and she will make a pretty decent, blockade for before she gets my other 2 troops. So now we have to decide whether I want to take priority on Frozen Shieldbreaker or Frostfire Wraith. Frostfire Wraith steals 6 life, so it's true damage, and he gets more life. So I'm going to go with that. We're going to hop in here. Now, because of my VIP level, it says I already have 1 battle beat on this arena run, and that's just something that comes with VIP level, so don't worry about that. That's just for on my end. But yeah, so I only have to beat 5 battles to win the full arena, whereas you guys would probably have to beat 6. So we're going to start out. I don't see any extra turns, but I want to try to get Sister Ebony going quickly, because she's definitely my strongest player, I believe. So boom, we got her already. We're going to connect them extra turn. And let's see what happens. Deal 8 damage to the first and last. If either enemy uses blue mana, which, boom, that one does, and that one does. Deal double damage. So instead of 8, I'm going to deal 16 to both of them. Booyah. So it's important to make sure you understand the spells that you're using and how they work. Now, there's no purple enemies, so I'm not going to be able to barrier Sister Ebony on this battle here, but still it's there in case I need it on the next battle. Now I can explode 2 random gems and gain 5 to random skill. That's going to help generate mana. I got an extra turn on the skull there. Another one. And I'm going to hit that. He only has 11 life points left. I'm going to try to get Frostfire Wraith powered up. Steal some health from them. I could have waited until the web effect went away, but I'm trying to wear that enemy down quickly. I'm trying to make these battles go as quick as I can. And boom, there we go. It's first battle. You get a little bit of gold, some souls, and XP as you normally would. But you're going to see what happens at the very end when we've completed all 6 battles. So let me go in and grab this extra turn. Since I'm not using any green allies, I didn't get any mana from that, unfortunately. Let's go with the brown up here. Try to get Sister Ebony. I don't see any purple. There's a yellow there. Brown. Let's go with purple again. Alright, we're ready to fire Sister Ebony. Apothecary uses blue, so that's going to deal double damage. And then we're going to try to get Frostfire Wraith up, because we'll be able to steal 6 life here from the first enemy. So you're going to see that. Boom. Grab those skull match right there. Got brown. Might be able to get Sister Ebony up one more time. Alright, steal 6 life. Explode 2 random gems. Get some mana going. Now check this out. We're gonna get Sister Ebony powered up here. Oh, he might kill me. Oh no, let's see. Oh, that was a close one. Alright, check this out. First and last enemy. If you either use blue, deal double damage, which I'm gonna kill her anyways, but if either enemy uses purple, barrier myself. Well, greed uses purple, so I'm about to gain barrier. So, your spells are very important to surviving and just understanding how they all work together. Arena, as you can see, it's all low-level cards, so it's basically, you know, there's no buffs or skill boost or anything that you can use in the game to give you an advantage in Arena. It's straight out just battling with pretty basic cards. You don't get legendaries, you don't get mythic. So it's based on how you build your team, how you position your team, and how you play the game, how you match your gems, and making sure you're getting all the extra turns you can. It looks like they bamboozled me. I'm going to have to match these blue gems, and that's going to give them a skull match no matter what I do, huh? Alright. Alright, we'll steal 6 health right quick. Oh, I totally missed those skull gems up there. Alright, took out my remnant. Alright, we can steal 6 life again. I don't know. I try to get Alright, this one I'm gonna try to do. Going to curse and freeze this guy. And then I can take him out like that. So all I need to, I just need to cast Frostfire at Wraith one more time. He has 21 defense, but his health is only 6, and I can steal 6 life. So we just want to try to get to that point. There we go. Alright, 2 battles left. By this point, you guys would have 3 battles left, but... Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge. Mana surge. Extra turn on the blue there. Let's see. Neither one of them used blue or purple, so I'm not going to gain any extra benefits, but I am going to use it so that way I can go and start dealing some damage real quick. Go ahead and use that one. Most of the time, if you have a spell ready to cast, go ahead and cast it, because it takes a while to generate mana on these battles, and you definitely don't have a lot of time to be playing around with, oh, maybe I'll just wait one more turn before I cast that, because you don't know, they might get an extra turn and kill that enemy that you could have casted that spell with. So I usually don't wait on casting spells. If it's ready to go, I'm going to fire it off. I think he had burning, so he's. Ugh, this is gonna be a tough one here. Let's see if I can get one more hit off on Sister Ebony. Alright, that helped out a little bit. We're down to this. Alright, we might be alright. There we go. One more battle. I'll show you guys what you get for rewards from the arena. Oh wow, I got a verse gnome, or whatever they're called. Which we'll talk about Nomapaloozas another time. But it's you want to make sure you get him before he runs away, because that's a good thing to start saving up now and using. Brown right there. Purple. Oh, I totally missed that extra turn on the blue. I gotta spend a little bit. My dog's outside running around right now. I don't know what he's hyped up about, but I was trying to keep an eye on him. Looks like one of these cards gives life to all cards, so that's not good at all. Because now they have a lot of life, all of them. And they have this guy, which is kind of bad. Summoner, he summons a bone demon, which sucks because when the enemy has cards that they can keep summoning, it makes it a little bit tougher to manage that. So I kind of want to get him gone quickly. Ooh. That was a hard hit. Ah, he ran away. He got away, but that's one enemy I don't have to worry about now, I suppose. Oh, extra turn on the gems. Alright. The battle is turning around. Hopefully, Summoner doesn't summon anything. Oh, yeah. We should be alright. See, that's what it... Give 8 life to all allies, so... Well, actually, I'll be able to take advantage of Sister Ebony now. Because he uses purple mana, and I gain barrier off of that. Nice. There he goes. He summoned the first one. So we got to try to... It's kind of twofold too, because he's going to summon one, but then he's going to give 8 life to the previous one he summoned. So we really got to buckle down and try to take him out as quickly as we can, if possible. Most of the time, if you can get him in your arena team, grab him, because that's a really good card for arena. I want to go and get barrier. Oh, that was it. Sweet. Alright, so let me explain real quick about if you lose a battle. Now, I want all, 5 of mine, but if you lose a battle, you can see their losses. You're allowed 1 loss per arena run. When you lose your second battle, that's it. That's the end of the arena run, and it will give you your rewards based on how many battles you won out of the 6. So you can click show arena rewards and it will tell you if you start an arena, only get 1 win, it's 100 gold, 2 wins, 500 gold, 75 souls, 3 trophies, and 1 glory key, and all the way up to 6 wins, which is a total of 4,000 gold. Not too bad if you're starting out. 750 souls, 50 trophies, which is pretty good for the time you got to put into it, which is not long at all. 50 trophies, that adds up quick for your guild. And then you get 3 glory keys. So, and I don't know if all that adds up. We're together, each reward. I don't think, no, it doesn't. But we're about to hit rewards. Look at all that. 14,000 gold. Now, I got 14,000 gold because I have all the armors and boosts and everything to give me more gold. Now, after you hit continue, if you beat an arena run, it's going to give you a random, sometimes, it's not guaranteed, but it will give you a random opportunity to purchase using gems, which are the premium currency. Give you an opportunity to purchase a random thing. It might be 10 of a troop that you need to upgrade a kingdom to the next level. It might be a pet for a kingdom that you need. It's just going to give you a random purchase option using gems. So review that, and if you want it, then you can grab it. So this one it gave me is probably that verse that got away in the battle. But I am going to grab that because verses are good and Nomapaloozas are good. You want to save all your verses every time for whenever you get one, save it. Don't craft the Nomapalooza in the Soul Forge. You want to save it for Gnome Weekend, which I don't know how often that happens. We just had one. But you definitely want to save them because when Gnome Weekend happens, you can get a lot of vault keys and a lot of really good resources. So I'm going to go and buy that guy right there. Yep. Got him. And it's time for me to collect my gold. And all that. 4,300 gold, 15 gem, 212 glory. That's what I'm talking about. And I leveled up. Once you get beyond level 1,000, you get 100 glory and 1 event key for every time you level up. I think it should be a little bit more than that because when you're at level 1264, each level you gain might take a week depending on how much you play. It might take a day depending on how much you play. But anyways, that's it for the arena. You can just keep spamming that as much as you want to build up a lot of trophies for you and your guild if you want to, but really the trophies don't really give you anything special. But the gold is nice if you need gold and are having a hard time with PvP, and if there's a lot of spam teams on PvP and whatnot, goblin teams, I hate those. Then arena gives you a nice option to still earn gold, and it's still a little bit of a challenge, but it's not impossible. And the great thing is, it's the same difficulty for everybody. Nobody has any advantage in arena. It's just pure, raw battling using epic, rare, ultra rare, and common cards. But anyways, that's the video. I'm going to hop off here. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned something.